All right, let's take you back to one of our big stories that we're tracking this morning. The Bokgabo Poo murder case has been postponed to the 14th of November. Ntokozo Zikhali is accused of killing her. The child went missing 2 weeks ago after she was seen playing at a nearby park. Zikhali is expected to return to court on the same date next month. He faces a separate rape charge. eNCA Silindelo Masekane is at the Benoni Magistrate Court and joins us with the very latest. Silindelo, we understand that court was very brief. There was a bit of chaos at some point. Can you just take us through the proceedings?
Once more emotional scenes inside the Benoni Magistrates Court. What you see in front of you right now is Bokgabo's father, that is Mr. Irvin Ndlovu, who once again got emotional inside. As Zikhali was being led out back to police cells, he shouted, "I just want to know where the rest of my girl's body parts are so that I can bury her." I'm going to try and speak to him. He was really emotional. Mr. Ndlovu, once more our deepest condolences to you and your family. I know Bokgabo's mother is also quite emotional. Maybe just tell me once more what was going through your head. I heard you shouting to Zikhali to just tell you where the rest of Bokgabo's body parts are. Why is it so important for the family?
You know, I might seem like a drama queen, but if you've been in the situation where I am right now, you surely understand. I need closure. I need to grieve properly. The grieving process hasn't yet begun because I'm still unable to know where to from here. I need to bury my child now. I think it's taking so long. He just needs to tell us what's happening with the body, what happened to the rest of the body parts that's missing right now.
Are the police telling you if they're making any headway with him? Is he still not cooperating?
I've actually seen the police officer only yesterday morning. I haven't been in contact with them. I don't know from the other side of the family, but I've only seen them yesterday, and they were also updating me about the details getting here to court. There's not really much that I'm getting from the police in charge.
Maybe then just tell me, if you could speak to Zikhali, what would you say to him?
I would just need him to tell me where's my daughter, what happened to my daughter, and I would probably want to inflict the same pain he inflicted to my daughter. Because him being locked up for years of her life does not bring my daughter back. Unless he feels what he has inflicted to my daughter, maybe then I'll have some sort of closure.
When I was speaking to Bokgabo's mother, she was talking about how the justice system itself has let Bokgabo down, and that if he wasn't out on bail, perhaps your daughter would still be alive. Do you feel the same way?
I echo those sentiments. If he was locked up, if the law has done their job properly, he'll still be behind bars, and probably my daughter will still be alive to date.
Maybe what would you say to other parents who are fearing for the lives of their own children? What needs to happen moving forward to be able to protect our children and to prevent something like this happening from another child?
I think it's not the parents' negligence that the child gets missing, that the children get murdered in this fashion. I think it's the animals that we live with among the society. Parents have got no duty to ensure that other people does not harm their children. They can take care of their children, but in the end, it's also the victims that we live with that actually get to feel and suffer from other people's hands. You see, we cannot control Ntokozo's action. The law can actually step in and stand for us as the community, as the people. Had the law done its place, its course to keep him behind bars, I still have my daughter today.
What do you miss about her?
One question. The fact that as a father you're feeling defeated, can you please explain to us how does it feel as a father feeling like you are not able to protect your child in a time like this?
It's so painful because my daughter and I are very close. We were very, very close. You know, she would run and boast about me being her father. That's Baba, and she wouldn't want any other children, friends of hers, to come close to me because she took me as her father. Now, my daughter is out there laying in ditches, and the guy is here. We are feeding him with our taxes money, and my daughter is nowhere. I'm feeling so much pain that I cannot even explain right now. Thanks, guys.
All right, Mfundo, that's where we can leave it for now, but I'm just going to ask Mbuzeni to walk with me as we try to make our way perhaps outside of court, but it's emotional. This story is painful. The parents of Bokgabo are just desperate to find the remaining body parts, and you can see that the community of Wadful as well is out in their numbers trying to, get justice for this family. We know that, it's been a difficult 2 weeks for the family. I do see Bokgabo's mother and father now. They are consulting with a priest. You can imagine that the family itself, seeing Zikhale in court was quite traumatizing. We will try to speak to Bokgabo's mother. But in terms of court proceedings this morning, Fundo, if I could take you through what happened. We first began with Zikhale's other matter where he's accused of rape of a 9-year-old girl, and that matter was then postponed to the 14th of November, the state indicating that they want to apply to have his bail revoked in that matter. So his lawyer had also withdrawn, and then legal aid took over, saying that they're actually going to require more time to be able to prepare to defend whether or not Zikhale's bail in that matter be revoked. And so that matter then was then postponed to the 14th of November. Immediately afterwards, the issue of Bokgabo's matter then came up, and we had the state prosecutor then indicating to the court that proper profiling had been done, and that the state knows that he, of course, has another pending matter, and in that particular situation, they want to wait the outcomes of the application by the state to withdraw. Legal aid then indicating that they would not be applying for bail pending the outcome of that application. That matter then once more being also postponed to the 14th of November. You can see, of course, very emotional scenes. It seems there's just some counseling being done for Bokgabo's parents following that short appearance by Zikhale here in the Benoni Magistrates Court.